Yeah, obviously I've decided to park on the busiest street in Blackpool this morning, so you just have to bear with all the cars driving past me. So, good morning. It is the 12th of November. I don't anticipate getting very many words done today just because I have a super busy day. I have a meeting, I have to work on packing stuff, there's house things to do. It's just one of those days. Saturday generally tends to be a busy non-writing day, and probably, or usually I would have just mark this day off in my calendar, but because obviously I'm trying to do a writing challenge for myself and also NaNoWriMo, I need to get some words today. So I've decided I'm going to try and get one sprint in, which will be 1,000 words, and I'll be happy with that. Anything else is a bonus. And tomorrow I've got a free day, but I think I'm going to dedicate that to getting the packing finished and sent away, because then I'm not trying to balance two things and I can just focus on the word. But yeah, so today's just going to be an easy word day with aiming for about 1,000 words, and if I get 1,000 I'll be super happy with that. I was thinking about the story so far. So I've never written a crime novel before, so this is a learning process for me. I've written mysteries, like my Death Dealer series is a urban fantasy story, so there's always like a mystery in that she has to solve. It's not a crime as such, but there's always something that comes up. So the structure of anything like that in a story is pretty much the same as a crime story, but I have to do a lot more with actual procedures that are set down. And I showed in a few videos the book that I have on English police procedures. And so I was thinking about the beginning of the book, because obviously I'm going back and editing a little bit as I go. And so I've got the very first chapter is when the victim is found. The second chapter is introducing Alex Rogan and his life and the setup and the dynamics for that and his character. And then the third chapter is him going to the crime scene. Obviously he's been called, and examining the crime scene. And then I have the next chapter of him going to talk to the victim's mother, and then the chapter after that is him interviewing the witness. And so I was reading this procedure book, and over here in England they would have the family liaison officer. So I was talking to my writing partner, and it occurred to me that the mother would actually be informed of her daughter's death before Alex got there. And the mother is an alcoholic. She's, a bit of a waif. So because there was some really good dialogue that I enjoyed writing when she was told that her daughter had died, rather than break down in tears as you would expect a mother to, she went into this nasty tirade about her daughter probably got what she deserved, probably annoyed somebody, screwed them over, but there was a lot of bitterness with it. So I think because she's an alcoholic, I'm going to use that to adjust the dialogue as if she's forgotten that she's been told her daughter's died, but then it kind of comes back to her, and then she can still have the nasty tirade as it. But I'm going to change it that he doesn't go round to her house on the Sunday evening, but rather goes the Monday, because she's not a witness, she's family and been informed that her daughter's dead. Obviously she would be in the people they would look at, but you're pretty going to establish that she's not done what happened to Madeline. So then I was thinking about the witness chapter, which I have got as the 5th chapter. So basically I have him at the crime scene, going to the mother, and then going to the witness. And he would go to the witness first, because that's the most important thing, is to get, it's kind of a time sensitive one before memories start changing, before she starts talking to anybody else. So I'm going to have it that she's gone home because she's got 2 little children, and he's going to have to go and talk to her. So I'm going to swap some chapters around and bring the mother chapter. It'll be a few chapters later, because the way I had it was Madeline's body found, Alex's life, the crime scene, informing the mother, talking to the witness, going to his supervisor's place and saying he's not sure he could take this case, and then going home, and there's a bit of his home life again. So I'm going to switch that order, and I'm going to put the mother chapter after his going home chapter, because it's going to be the next day. And this is just how I work, because I am a discovery writer, so I will write the story as it comes out, but then I will change things and edit things. And I enjoy this. The more I get into the story, the more I come up with ideas, and I'll go back and add them and change them. And I like this of the discovery writing, so it works for me. So today my goal is to write 1,000 words, and then I'm going to try and just edit that little bit of dialogue and move those chapters around, just to get it to work, and that will be it. But that's fine. And then I'm just going to try and get all that packaging done, because one thing, I'd really love my lounge back because it's an absolute mess. Yeah, but that's me for now. It's currently 9 o'clock. I've got to go out and do some little bits of food shopping because I have no food. I'm actually going to do some batch cooking because there's just so many of us in the house. We're all busy. It's just me and my partner. Me and my other half, we kind of just do a load of batch cooking, get meals prepared for the week, and then they're just there and everybody can just chip in and get to the food they want. So that's kind of like one of the big jobs today. So food shopping, meal prep, and packing orders and getting those out, and then updating people on Kickstarter and all that. So yeah, so that's me. It's going to be a productive day, but a low word count day, and I'm okay with that. This is one of the things, and I see it a lot, it's so easy to burn yourself out with writing all the time, with trying to write every day and just go, go, go. And it's reminding yourself that if you skip a day of writing, unless you've got some major deadlines with some money riding on it, but generally, like me, I haven't put it up for pre-order or anything yet. Nothing bad's going to happen. Nobody's going to come and shout at me. No, you know, that I'm not going to lose any contracts, I'm not losing any money. I'm just going to have a day less of writing. Oh, and another thing I was wanting to, so just go easy on yourself. If you're doing NaNoWriMo and you don't have any deadlines apart from the Nano one, just remember to go easy on yourself. And actually, if you don't hit the 5,000 words, it's fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. You might be a little bit disappointed, but even by participating, you will have got words that you would not have got in November otherwise. So, and that's the whole point of NaNoWriMo and the whole point of my challenge for myself. Oh, and the other thing I want to look at today, if I get time, is TikTok. So I have a TikTok, but it's writer based, and it does really well. I have some really high viewed TikToks, and it's fantastic. And I was wanting to look at how to get some hype up for this book on TikTok and what kind of videos I can create. The other consideration I had is whether to create a separate TikTok, because the TikTok I have is probably more based towards writers. It's like writing tips and this, that, and the other. So I've got it over that, magic 1,000 number, but I was debating, do I create a new TikTok for my fiction book and have to battle with getting the numbers up on that again? Or do I just continue and have my actual TikTok a mixture of writing related stuff and book related stuff? I'm not really sure, and I'm not decided, but I also need to research and look at what people do to promote their books on TikTok. Now, I am on a social media ban at the moment, so watching TikTok isn't really in my day. And I've not been on TikTok for maybe 2 or 3 weeks apart from to post, which I'm really happy with. But I may have to schedule myself to look at specific videos. I'll do that by searching some hashtags and just seeing what other people have done, basically. But I definitely do not want to get into the rabbit hole of watching TikTok. I don't want to get into that addiction place of watching TikTok all the time again, because it just saps my time. And I'd rather, if I have free time, I would rather that free time is spent reading a book. So since this challenge from Becca Syme started, I'm on my 4th book in 3 weeks, which is great and really good for me. I used to read so much all the time, and social media came along and smartphones came along, and like so many people, I pick those up before I pick a book up now, whereas it used to be I just pick a book up first thing. So I'm trying to get back into that habit, and I've been using audiobooks as well, which is good. So I'm currently listening to a JD Robb book. It's number 4 in the series, and currently reading a Karen Slaughter book at the same time. So it depends where I am and which book I get to, but I'm really trying to replace my social media time with books, and it's going well so far. I'd still like to be reading a little bit more, but I'm actually reading, and that's what counts. So yeah, so that's me for today. I hope you're going to have a good day if you're participating in Nano and it's your day. I'm sure I've got the date wrong. Is it 12 or 11? No, it is 12. No idea what day it is. So if it is your 12th day of Nano, good luck with the words. Pop down in the comments and let me know how you're doing, because I'm really interested and I love seeing what other writers are up to. But that's me for now, and I shall see you later. So I'm being super quiet because it's late and everyone's in bed, and I have a buddy with me, a Linky. Are you okay? and no writing done at all today, but that is totally okay because I didn't think I was going to get any words in, so I'm not too bothered about it. I didn't even get my 1,000 words in that I wanted in, but it's fine. But I did get, I'm sorry if you can hear the other dog in the background, I did get a lot of the box stuff done today, and they are all stacked up in my lounge, which is why, if you can see my lounge in the background, it looks like a mess because there's lots of packing been done, and that's alright. And I also had my meeting with Sarah Cannon, and that was it wasn't a meeting, it was a party with Sarah Cannon, like a group of us had done this party, and that was really good. Hi. And it lasted about 2 hours, and I really enjoyed just doing that, and I've actually kind of had a relaxing evening just doing stuff, and it's been productive. I did house stuff and packing stuff and all that, so no words in, but it's alright because I did other stuff and I moved forward in the other stuff. Sorry that he's photo bombing. But yeah, so that's it for me today, and tomorrow I'm going to try and get all the packing done and gone, and then kind of it's this packing's done. I've got some other stuff to do, some orders for things, but that's alright. So yes, this is me signing off, and I will see you tomorrow.